Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the visiting team and the Philadelphia Eagles. Will Reichert has it all teed up. And away we go at the link. Mecole Hardman now on the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
18 Rattler, 18. Here we go. 19, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60.
A go play action for Sanders. Flushed out of the pocket. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. George Pickens, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
Alert! Pass! Ready,
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he won't be able to get past the line. And very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Let's go. 6 the Eagles. 6, come 19. Come 19.
3rd and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. Now a stoppage for an injured player. Oh, that's their playmaker, George Pickens, who's shaken up. Significant loss for their offense if this is serious. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Here we go.
First carry now. This is Bashal Tutin. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, son. You got a mini base. Why not?
And send a receiver left.
Go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields has him on the quick hitter. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt to pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go, son. Move the dead, move the set. Right.
Fields out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Matthew Golden. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Here we go. Nice instruction.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. He's got it to his running back. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Look at that. No worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on fourth down. That was impressive. To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
Here we go. 331, 331. Right.
Throwing again. It's Fields. And that's complete. Here's Jones. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Second down now. They need 7.
Here we go, son. 551, 551, 12 go. Right.
Now Fields again. Catch is made in close. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
That is all-out effort to make the catch. Putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception and some more targets in the immediate future.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's first and goal.
Here we go. Right.
Tootin will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Don't jump. Ready? 319, good right. Sit high.
Fields gets it out wide quick. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Looking quickly here. They'll run with Jones. And he's going to be stopped. Third goal winds up losing yardage. And now, Brock, will they challenge them again on 4th and goal? And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Here we go, son. Press. Punch right. Right.
Fields now on 4th. And we get an incredible goal-to-go stand to begin this ball game as they force the incompletion and the turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Okay, break.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Ready?
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Check. Come on, come on. Check.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. We finish 1 quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They are facing second down deep on their own end.
70. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down.
Ready. Ready, ready.
On third and short, McCaffrey. Whipping off yards past the 40. Christian McCaffrey hits the 20. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Dragon 60.
Working inside the red zone. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's brought down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Okay, ready.
Leading 10 yards now as they line up. It's second and goal.
Ready. Night Cowboy 80. Hut, hut.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get the game's first points here in the second. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Point after up and good from Bates. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Velus Jones now on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go, son.
Zone read. They'll give it to Tootin. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Rod lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11.
Here we go. 319.
They send a man in motion.
Right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. That one's complete right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. 319. Right side.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. It's his running back. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Here we go. Justin. Hey, Ken. No muss. Hey, Ken. Right.
Now Fields. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now it's 3rd and short.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Let's see how that last incompletion affects this 3rd down call.
Here we go. 222. Hey, Ken.
Now they send their back in motion right.
That's your man.
Fields with a chance to run it here. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Here we go. You good? Tonight. Up, let's go. Tonight.
Now it's Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Well, it is 2nd down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack.
Green 19, Justin. Go.
Looking to throw Fields. Gets everything he has under this one. Has it down close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal.
Here we go. 58, who's here's that?
Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Here's a design run. Fields has it. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Turbo, sir. Right.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. He's caught out right by Golden. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Stopped at the line on 2nd. Need to fight forward 2 more yards here on 3rd and goal.
Here we go, son. 319, get that. Good night.
Throwing from the gun. And the defender comes away with it. And the Eagles will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Fields
Hey, defensively, when you're staring down 3rd and goal, you just want to keep them out of the end zone. Just keep them to a field goal, right? Wrong. Not with this defense and not with their playmakers. They're thinking take it away, and they get the job done.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this 1st half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott. Right.
Tootin gets it from the gun. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
At the 33-yard line.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Delta, Delta. 158, this is not. Hey, 10. Hey, 10. No much, no much. Tonight.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Don't jump. Angel. Turn on front.
Throw here, 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring it 4th down.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now, time's not on their side either.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. That's taken at the 15. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Cougar 19, 18, Rattler, 18, 70 Ranger, Dragon 60. Check out.
Play action, Sanders. Buying some time right. This one's caught. It's Andrews near the sideline. And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that 1st down marker.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Go! Let's go now. Ready,
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
19 Tiger, Viking 18. Mustang 19.
To the air on 1st down, Sanders. That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Ready?
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Lions. Shovel up, shovel.
Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he's down to almost, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
18, come, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
From the red zone now. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Here we go.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Jones on the return. They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
On 4th down, Fields has him on the quick hitter. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
This one's to Andrews outright. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Now it's McCaffrey. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. This is the end of the third quarter. The Eagles have the football, and with that lead, might have a win in just a little while, too. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Go! 70 Timberwolves.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Ready! Ready.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles making a 3-score game in the 4th. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Nope. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. 222, 222, left.
Fields to throw it. Running a screen now for Jones. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Here we go. 319, left, right. West right, Vic.
Golden motioning left. Here's Fields to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
We've set it down from 37. 1st and 10. Here's Fields. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that is good for a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
19 seconds.
Another throw for Fields. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Here we go, son.
Second and 10 now. Fields. Hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. These guys hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Third and 4 coming up now.
Here we go. 319, just what? Hey, 10. Go.
Throwing again, it's Fields. Has it downfield, it's Chase. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
551.
Tootin on 1st and 10. Defense following the ball perfectly on that zone read and closing on them for a loss. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12.
319, just what? Right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 258, you. Easy. Tonight.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got a man left. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Desperation time here. He's got it to his running back. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go, son. Turbo, son. Hey, 10. Tonight.
Now Fields again. He's got it in close. And in he goes for the touchdown. These guys get it back to within 2 possessions. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one right down the middle. And his guys get it back to a 14-point game. Well, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the Eagles are able to recover, and that should just about do it for us here.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
19, Cowboy 80, Cub 19, Cub 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 Lions. Go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They're going to pass it here. He's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested captures, and he couldn't.
Throws caught, and they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Huard and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.